I just figured I'd get it all I can today, and then just take the next couple of days off because I'll be doing family things. You know what I mean? Gotta make time for the families, for the heirs. How y'all doing? What's up? Javier, what's up, man? Freedom, what's good? Freedom isn't free. How you doing? I figure I'll let the people come on and speak tonight. We don't have to have a certain spotlight. I just want to let the people speak tonight. Anybody got anything to say? Whatever anybody got to say. I'm gonna let this people speak tonight. This is town hall, people. This is town hall. Right? Since we don't have town halls anymore in our local neighborhoods where the communities get up together and decide to talk amongst the issues that are relevant to everyone around you. We don't do that. The doorbell rings just like, yo, who's at my door? Yo, who's at my door, B? How many people like that nowadays? Back in the day when the doorbell rang, we was like, somebody's at the door. Oh my God, someone's at the door. Let's go see who's at the door ringing the doorbell. Now it's like, oh snap, who's at the door? Who's at the door? Oh Lord, they coming to get us. Lord, they coming to get us. Someone is at the door. Am I crazy? Am I being for real? Am I crazy though? Back in the day, man, when the doorbell rang, we was like, someone's at the door. When the phone rang, I'll get it. Remember that? Now it's like nowadays, if the doorbell ring, it's like, oh Lord, oh Lord, hold on now, turn the lights off now, turn the lights off. Who the hell is that at my door? And you're peeking through the blinds to make sure they can't see you. You know what I mean? You peeking through the blinds. You like, who's that at the door? You get a phone call that you don't know who. You get a phone call that you don't know that number is. You're like, nah, I don't know them. I don't know. I keep mine on do not disturb because why are you calling me? Just text me, player. Like, let me know. But don't let me sit up here and just run my mouth. I don't like running my mouth. I like building. I like having conversations, man. Somebody come up. And not no crazy person from no, like, just like, oh, look at the Americans. Look at the dumb Americans. It's the feds ducking behind the window. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful who you listen to. Do your own research. Yeah, like I don't know if y'all seen it earlier though, but I mean we had a cookout going, right? Had a couple of dudes on my live, you know what I mean? We was cooking, right? Had the Franks, the burgers, the coleslaw, the fries, everything, man. Not mashed potato, but sweet potatoes. You know what I mean? We was cooking out. And then, boom, I get suspended. Boom, just like that, I get suspended. And they said, what was dangerous activity and challenges was the reason why my life was suspended. Now, dangerous activity. I don't know. Challenges? Maybe I'm challenging people like to think. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But, all I know is I'll just say this about that live. I can never get it back. I can't even appeal it. I look for a way to appeal it because, like, I really need that live back because we was really cooking. We was really cooking. But it's gone. It's gone. And they suspended my life for 10 minutes. It was like, hey, stop, shut up. You can get back on, but just calm down. Jesus, man, come on. All right. We've already got Meta trying to buy us. They're trying to ban TikTok. Come on. Don't give them that much, right? Bro. Anybody got an affliction, man? Anything you going through? Holla at me. If you're going through anything. If not, I'm just see if Aunt Pooh would get on. What's up, Nancy? Free King Carter. See what he got to say. Excuse me. Excuse me. My bad. Excuse me. Y'all give it a while. You know what I mean? I'm just warming up the grill right now. We gonna start cooking in here in a minute. What's the remedy for getting someone's probation discharged? I'll ask you this: what is probation? What are they probating? Right? When somebody dies, doesn't it go through probate? Don't you have to probate their estate? So what do you do to get out of probation? Because they're probating you anyway. But you alive in a month, walking around. But they probating you. Has anyone had a loved one that died? Doesn't that estate, doesn't that will go through probate? What is probation? So, I'll say this, right? So, if I was ever asked to be on probation, I'll be like, are you probating my estate? Just ask him a question, all right? Are you probating my estate? That's the only question I got right now. I could come up with some more. Let me look into it. But why am I on probation? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Probation. What does that mean? A probationary period. We're used to that at the job. Oh, you've got to go through this little period to be probated, to prove, right? What are we proving? What's the remedy for getting someone probation discharged? That's the same question. I've been through probation. I've been through it all. Locked up for having a little bit of this on me, a little bit of that. I don't do nothing hard. I just like to stay down. I don't do nothing hard. I just like to stay down. But you might get caught with a little substance on you, that grows out the ground naturally. Oh my God! You broke a statute. You violated a statute. Now you're charged with a crime. right? So like, has anybody asked themselves how much is the charge? You've been charged with the crime. Okay, how much is the charge? Can I just settle this right now and be about my way? What if you had a pocket full of money? You could just settle the charge right then and there. Is that what they want to do? No. They want you to defend the charges because they are claiming you have a charge. And they want you to defend it because if they can defend it, they can wrap it up into some sort of a promissory note through by way of your signature, put it in a security, float it on the stock exchange, and make a whole bunch of money. But you go in there talking about the law. You going in there talking about, well, I have the nature and then the right and the cause and to face my accuser, and I've got all this stuff. And they're like, yeah, that's great, boy, but you still owe us this money because we got your signature. Now, you going to pay us or you're not going to pay us? But they won't say it like that. They'll say, well, sir, we'll schedule you for a trial on this date, or we're going to get you in a hearing. They'll just give you the theater. It's like, I'll give you the best example. And please, somebody, if I'm wrong, stop me. Come up and stop me. I'll give you the best example. I worked as a programmer. I built casino slot games for since 2015 until last year, 2023. Okay? And I just stopped. When I started doing this. Okay? But when you sit down in front of that casino game and you see the reels spinning, that is just a representation of what's actually going on in the background. And what's actually going on in the background is all you're doing is playing bingo. And you can see the bingo card down there, right? Every time you spin, it's a winning combination of bingo cards, right? Because that's the only way they can make it legal. Because slavery, gambling is illegal, right? But if you're playing bingo, oh, well, that's the loophole, okay? That's the loophole. So we're building slot games to make it look like it's Vegas, but you're actually playing bingo, people. This is the industry I worked in for something like 7 years. And I'm like, geez, I can never go back to that. I got digital products that I'm trying to sell that is all about that. I don't know what to do with that now. Maybe I should try to sell it. You think you're playing slot games, but all you're doing is playing bingo. Because if you're just playing bingo, it's legal. Put all your money in that machine. It's legal. It's probably why I'm going through the fire right now, because I participated in that for 7 years, stealing the money from these people. Where they think they doing casino slot gaming. They're just playing bingo. And how many people you ever know that win off of it? Some people do. And it's like, here's the thing, man. Do what you want to do. But just know what you're doing before you do it. Because we thinking that we going into these courtrooms and they're conducting law, right? Like these people go into these casinos thinking they're playing casino games, but they're only playing bingo. And we go into these courts and all they doing is doing business. And we coming up with all this law and this constitution and all this stuff. And they're like, man, what's this guy talking about? He hasn't caught on yet? All right. Let's just schedule with him another hearing, let the bonds mature, and we'll get him in the next hearing. We'll just drag him out. Let's bring a bunch of cops in there. Let's drag him out. And they just write the script for the next hearing that you come to. Because it's all a show. It's all a show. It's not real. It's not real. They just doing business, and then they're tap dancing like lawyers and judges and all that. They're tap dancing. People, ask them. Next time you go in there, ask them, do I have a contract with you? Just say that. Sir, we're going to need you, a competent. That's great. I would love to do all of that. But if you could just provide the contract that justify any reason why I'm in this court. Not only that, you go to their court, right? So say you was doing beef with another clan or another mafia gang or whatever they call it, man. I ain't in them streets like that. Would you just meet them on their turf? Wouldn't you meet them on even grounds? Wouldn't you just meet them in a neutral position? But you go into their house. Do you understand what's happening, people? You going into their house. That's why the jurisdiction, you in there talking about say you go into John Gotti's house talking about, I challenge the jurisdiction of John Gotti and all of his goons. What do you think they're going to say? I challenge the jurisdiction of P. Diddy. P. Diddy's like, you already here, B. I already own you. You signed the contract in blood. I got you. What are you talking about? You showed up to my house. Now you're going to challenge my authority? Okay. Goons, please drag him off to my dungeon. Put his ass in the dungeon. Let him sit down there. Excuse my language. And let him sit down and let him think about it until he wants to actually do what he's told to do. Okay? Because he's on my turf right now. He or she, whoever you are. You show up to their house. That's why, you got to challenge the venue. Guys, I don't really think I could get a fair trial on your turf with your public defenders, with your judges, with your prosecutors, with your police officers. I don't think I could get a fair trial there. What do you say we meet at Gresham Park at 12 p.m.? I'll get all the chairs. Right? And we'll meet there, okay? I'll spend less money on that than I will ever, dealing with any of you people. I'm just speaking from, I just want to talk from, not from a law standpoint where I done studied all the statutes and I read the whole jurisprudence and the corpus currendum, whatever the hell, and I learned all this stuff. And I'm just talking about just straight from concepts, right? And I ain't trying to cite no codes because the codes are for them, I mean, Mr. Judge, I don't understand why I'm here. I see my name written down on these charging instruments. Are you doing business under my name? As far as I'm concerned, I'm the beneficial owner of the named estate, Your Honor. And excuse me if I'm overstepping my boundaries, but I do believe I'm the only one authorized to use that name, Your Honor. Are you using my name? Sir, we're not here talking about that. You have this charge and that charge. Well, ma'am, or sir, how much are the charges? You're telling me I'm charged. Has anybody ever asked them how much the charge is? You're charged with this. You're charged with that. Well, how much are the charges? How much is each charge? They'll give you a fine, but let's talk about the charges. What are you actually charging me with? You ever ask them that? This is business, man. We think we charge with crimes, but what are the crimes? The crimes are just penalties that have fines attached to it, that have charges. How much are the charges? Ask them that. What are the charges? How much is that charge, sir? Okay. Can you read me the charges? How much is that charge? All right. All right. Is there a CUSIP behind that? There's no CUSIP? You don't know what I'm talking about? You're not going to float these on the stock exchange? Right? Let's talk business when we go in there. Forget about the Constitution, people. They're going to ban me for this. Forget about the Constitution. Start asking them business questions. All right? So how many GSA bonds are wrapped up into the security that you intend on selling to the Federal Reserve in order to print more FRNs to give to the people so they can get more into debt and be more enslaved and go back to their job? I mean, I could keep going. What's up, B? Oh, B's trying to hook in. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all could keep going in there and then talking about the nature and cause and all that shit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
Hey, no, I get you, bro.
I ain't doing that no more. I'm asking them
I wasted
straight
years of my
business
time.
questions. Are you the name holder for the defendant? Who's the name holder for the defendant? You know what I mean? Who is the name holder for the defendant? And if it ain't you, can somebody who else is the name holder justify their authority to claim the name and to do business under that name? How about that? Let's just think about it. Let's get creative on how it's not about the law, it's about business. And none of us ever get any remedy because we in there talking about the law when the law ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing position to do with it, bro. We talking about business. Do you got your DBA set up? Do you got your estate set up? Yo, they gonna get rid of me, y'all. So like let me just get this all out, man. Anybody want to come on and talk about it? They gonna get rid of me. Cause I'm not like I'll give it to a certain point. I'm not trying to give away any gems that any other people like. I don't step on nobody's toes, man. I love everybody, man. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toe, but let's get back to business. Can we get back to business? What's up, Angie? What do you? Is that for me? Where are you gonna be? Where's that? What does that mean? Is that for me? I'm sorry. What's up, Angie? Woo! Oh, I'm trying to move over to YouTube, man. I just got to get 500 subscribers in order to go live. So y'all follow me on YouTube. I need 500. I think I'm at like 275 right now. I need 500 to go live. And y'all know, as soon as I get the sauce, I'm gonna just come over here and start stirring the pot. Who wants a plate? Who wants a plate? But the thing is, I ain't gonna step on nobody's toes. I ain't gonna step on nobody's toes, man, because I ain't trying to upset nobody who's on this freedom movement. I don't care if you selling it, bro. If you, as long as you on that freedom movement, I'm with you. But I ain't gonna step on your toes now. Make your money. I ain't stepping on nobody's toes, bro. I get it, cause like I got bills too, so like we gotta figure it out, right? But I'm just like, if you moving from the right position, you done figured it out. I'll always say this though. The reason I can understand is because a woman's time is the most valuable thing that they can have. Now, if these people are spending their time in order to give you the ingredients to put in that pot so you can cook on your own, right? Because they can make you a plate, or they can lead you to the water and put your ass on the boat, give you that fishing rod, let you do it yourself. It's hard to find the intentions behind these people, though, man. Ain't it? Ain't it hard to find the intentions behind some of these people? And I'm just gonna be real with y'all, cause that's all. That's all I feel is real. You know, that's all I feel is real. And like, here's the thing: some people are willing to give it. Some people are eager to give it. But you know, their time ain't worth nothing. They ain't giving up an hour of their time to speak to you for nothing. I don't know you. I met you on TikTok. I get it. But what are you doing with that time though? Are you just sending them down the valley of death? Yea, though I walk through the valley, and you just pick them up when they get to the end of the valley. You just put them at the start of the valley, and they go through the valley again. You pick them up, put them at the start of the valley. You just keep sending them through the valley. Or are you trying to find a way to get that monk got the valley all together? All together. Because if you could keep picking them up and put them in, keep putting them and picking it, you know what that means? That means more money. More money. Oh yeah, I'm selling more classes. I'm selling this, I'm selling that. No disrespect to nobody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They gonna get rid of me, y'all, cause like I don't care anymore. I don't care who I upset, nigga. I don't care who I upset. And I'm not trying to be belligerent or combat. I'm trying to say like knowledge isn't free. Knowledge is free. Knowledge is free, but these people's time is not. So if you willing, if they got you sold and you believe in them, pay them for their time, but don't pay them for the knowledge. If you pay them for the time, you better demand that knowledge. If you pay them for their time, demand that knowledge. Because I'm not trying to start no beef with nobody, bro. Like, do your thing, bro, because they did the work before us, right? So we can't, right? Like, come on, B, let me get that knowledge, B. Yo, son, how much for that knowledge, B? Yo, let me get an eighth. Let me get an eighth for that knowledge, B. Right? Because what are you doing? You sitting back and smoking it, and they sitting back and selling it. But where they getting it? Like, they got to go produce the product, right? You could go produce your own product. Yo, give me an eighth, B. Yo, you got that knowledge? Yo, I got that knowledge, B. Yo, it's gas, bro. It's gas. That knowledge will have you. That knowledge will have you free tomorrow, bro. Right? That's what it sounds like. That knowledge, bro. That knowledge, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I got that process, man, and it's gonna have you free tomorrow, bro. What you trying to spend? All right. What? Nah, that ain't enough, bro. You got to come with a bond or something. Give me that knowledge, bro. Let me get an eighth of that knowledge. Let me get a half. Let me get an OZ of that knowledge, bro. All right. So check it out, man. You gonna correct your status. This is what you're gonna do. Check it out. You gonna correct your status. You gonna write you an affidavit of truth. You know what I mean? They selling you that gas, bro. It's gas. But what is it down to, bro? It's down to that business, man. Let's get back to business. I'm just saying, if y'all ain't talking about business, If y'all ain't talk about business, look, my page done went down now. That I'm all I got to talk about is business. I ain't trying to fuss and fight about no constitution or none of that. Right? But like that BS though, but Angie, that BS, that's what the people want. That's what the people want because most people are programmed to fight. Most people are programmed to fight. They not like, well, when I didn't do this, I didn't do that. What are you talking about? I'm innocent. So most people are trained to be defensive, but most people don't even know what's going on. Like, excuse me, I'm charged with something. Like, which account did you charge? Which account are you charging? I mean, it's a charge, right? Like I charge my credit card all the time. Which account are you charging? Let's get to business, people. This ain't got nothing to do with the law. They use the words. It's right in front of you. Are you charging my estate? Are you charging my social? Like which account are you charging? Man, I ain't talking about the Constitution. Like I don't care about the Constitution. That is for them. If they were actually doing anything lawful, which they're not, all they're doing is business. So let's forget about the Constitution, because I think the Constitution been burnt in the metal trash can like years ago. But they got to give the illusion because they're acting. Because they're acting. That's why they pass acts, right? That turn into bills that they can charge you with. They're acting. Government. They're they're corporations, right? Well, how's it like? Let's just get into it, right? TikTok. This is not legal advice. I am just talking, and I am an idiot. So don't say anything that I'm saying. Do not, please, take with a grain of salt and wash it right down the drain, okay? But these people are acting. These people are acting. As far as I'm concerned, they're acting as government. Well, they're acting as corporations doing business as governmental services, okay? So they're DBAs providing governmental services to their employees. Now, who are their employees? Who are their employees? Who are their employees? Is it anybody that's got a social? I don't know. Is it anybody who has a driver's license? Maybe. I don't know. These ain't facts I'm spitting. I'm just talking. I'm just talking to y'all. Anybody out there listening, I'm just talking. Okay? Now, say you had your DBA. Say you had your DBA printed out on a business card. Now, don't all police officers have business cards? Wow. What if you had your own business card? This is who I'm doing business as, right? And you gave that to the police officer. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, for entertainment purposes only. The police officer has business cards on him. If he doesn't, he's not a police officer. He's out of uniform. So he must have business cards on him. So can I get your business card? Sure. They'll say sure. They have to. Sure, absolutely. And if they don't have it, well, I don't have it on me, but I'll make sure and I'll get it to you. I bet you if you ask him for his business card, he gonna start tap dancing. Because what is he doing? He's conducting business. But what if you could pass him your business card, right? Right? And then pass him your fee schedule on top of that. Well, that's great that you want to do business. I see your business card. Here's mine. And here's my fee schedule. So if you want to do business with me, Mr. Officer, please take note of my fees and I'll be invoicing you accordingly. Right? I'm just coming up with this off the cuff because I'm just BSing right now because this is only for entertainment purposes only, and I'm just talking because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Now you can keep saying, "Oh, am I detained, your officer?" And he's like, "Okay, this guy's being combative and belligerent. He's argumentative." Well, I'm just like, "Hey, officer, I'm sorry. Can I help you?" Right? What do you do when you walk up to the teller? Can I help you? That's what they say. Let's do business. Can I help you, Mr. Officer? Yeah, sir. Well, you was doing this and doing that. Well, that's great. Do you have a business card on you? Because here's my business card. I'm not going to wait. And this is my fee schedule. This is how I do business. Now, if you wish to conduct business with me, sir, right? Then next thing you know, you get dragged out the car and beaten up and it doesn't work anyway. Hey, but get it on the record. Get it on the record. Right. Angie, that's what I'm talking about right now. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't think that's privy information, right? Because hey, a lot of people have their DBAs filed with the county record, with the county recorder, right? I've got all my stuff printed out now. I'm gonna go file it as soon as I get my witnesses and my notaries all in the same room together. We about to have a signing party, bro. I'm gonna be playing music. We gonna eat pizza. We gonna be drinking beer. We gonna have a signing party, and then I'm going down to the courthouse and putting it all on the record. On the record. How you say record? Record. You gotta say it like your old uncle from 1973. Record. I'm putting it on the record. Let the record play. Mm? You see what I'm saying? And then once it's all on the record, if you need copies of it, you just go down there and get certified copies. You know what I'm saying? Or reference the file number in any of your letters that you do. I ain't trying to pay them for nothing. I've already done my job. You do yours. So if I gotta notify the Secretary of State, I'm giving them the file number for everything that's on record. This is where you can find it. Do your job. Let me get back to being free, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let me get back to that. How about that? How about that? I ain't mind. This live could just be me talking. But does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Please come on. Cause I'm running my mouth. I'm gonna just run my mouth straight into a tree if y'all let me. Please don't let me run into a tree tonight, y'all. Cause everybody's like, oh, well, I've got this case, and I got so many emails from people and DMs. I've got this case where this is happening to me, and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, God, I could probably go through the whole motions and discovery and all that stuff with them, but it's like that's what they want. They want that checkmate. They want that chess move. That's just gonna be like, ha ha, gotcha, right? But nothing is in place, right? You ain't got no planning. You got no will. You ain't got no trust. You ain't got no EINs. You ain't got. I mean, a lot of people do. Oh, I've got my birth certificate authenticated. I don't have none of that. I don't even got a passport. Cause I ain't trying to leave. I ain't trying to get on no boat anytime soon. And damn if I get on no plane. Okay, I'm gonna just stay right here on the land where it's safe. Okay, I ain't getting on no plane. I ain't got that boat, bro. Like I'm barely getting on a jet ski. Okay, I don't trust none of them no more. I don't trust them. I'm just saying. Hey man, if it's round, show me the proof, Tony. I'm not saying it's flat. I'm not saying it's round. I'm just saying. All I know was what I could see with my own eyeballs, and I'm walking on what looks like a plane that's got hills and mountains and stuff, but it seems like a plane. Anybody got anything going on? Let's talk about it from a business standpoint. Like Angie, what's going on with your case, right? Because you had a case going on, didn't you, Angela? I don't want to call you out like that, but you got your name on there, so I gotta just read it how it's spelled. Let's talk about your case and let's just go from a business standpoint and not like, oh well, the Fourth Amendment says this, and the Fourth Amendment, and I've got the Sixth Amendment for this, and we wonder why that shit don't work. Excuse my language. We wonder why it don't work. Oh, well, I've got the right to face my accuser. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got another one, guys. All right, are you gonna pay this debt or not?
Yes, sir. I still do have my keys.
No, I'm not gonna pay this debt. I'm going to defend it. I'm going to enter a plea. There's a claim in the defense. Look up commercial papers. There's a claim. There's a personal defense and a personal and a they call it a personal and a real defense, and they list all the reasons why you can defend something. Right? It's all commercial paper, man. It's banking. It's business.
I've never even heard of that. Good info.
I'm gonna try to add you, Angela, because you got kind of hung up. Maybe it's my live. Like they really trying to mess with me. I'm telling you, man, they gonna get rid of me, y'all. Y'all better check in before I'm gone and follow me on YouTube, please. I ain't
Yeah, I
begging.
don't know
I'm
what
just
just
saying.
happened. Can you hear me?
I don't even post no more, bro. Like, cause
Can you hear
I've
me? This
been
is Mr. Difficult.
like, I kind of feel like I've been throttled on TikTok. Like, cause like life was good for a minute, and I was like, well, maybe I could start getting one-on-ones and people, and they'll start sending me money. I was just started getting desperate, but like, I gotta stay focused, man. Let's get back to business. Let's get back to business. As long as I stick to business, man, I'll be all right. Nah, like you got like the Angie, you got like the you're still swirling with the TikTok swirl. Yeah. I guess they don't want me to cook today. They don't want me to cook today. Let me try it one more time. Cause B got on. You on the Wi-Fi, Angie? Yeah, they trying to keep you out. And wait, your name came out. There you go.
I tried to put my camera on to see if that would
Can
work.
you hear me?
I put my camera on to see if that would work. Can you hear me?
Hola.
Can you hear me?
Anyway, we're gonna let like the technical difficulties iron out because she's gonna be on there. I'm just saying that if anybody's got a court case, right? Let's talk about your court case, but let's not talk about it from a constitution and I've got the right and all that and to face my accused. Let's talk about it from business, straight business. And let's see how long I last on TikTok. Angie, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
You must got like a headphone or something. Can't hear you, Angie, but it's all good. I'm here with you though. I'm here with you. Oh well, they're trying to take my kids away. Oh, well, do they own your kids? How can they take your kids away without kidnapping them and it be illegal, unlawful, right? Let's ask the right questions. Do you own my children? Are my children property of my estate? Well, do you own my estate? Are you the name holder? Let's get on the business, man. TikTok is a mess. And look, they trying to wow. Angie, what you been up to, man? They not only will they not let you on, but they're like fielding your comments too. I had to just approve that one. Can you speak?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
See, like you unmuted, but like we can't hear you. Can anybody else hear Angie? Is it just me? Can anyone else hear Angela?
Can you
Y'all
hear
can
me?
hear her? Okay, well don't get off. Let me figure out what's wrong on my end, because they can hear you, all right? Don't get off, all right? But I don't got no headphones attached. Oh man. Yeah, I can't hear her, y'all. Yeah, but they can hear you though, Angela. They
Can you
can hear
guys hear
you,
me?
but I can't hear you.
This is crazy.
All right, I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna start it back up. If everybody wanna come back on, Angie, come back on, and then I'm gonna quit, start it back up, see what that do. Yeah, I'm gonna do a reset. I'll be right back, y'all. I love y'all, man.